We have to go check cows. Right now. At Cassidy. All right.
Hey guys, this is Tim Van Leeuwen at Van Leeuwen Family Farm. It took us all day to get out here, but we're at our Cassidy farm now. We got snowed in. There was big snow drifts over the road. We had to wait for the road grader to come through and plow it out. Our diesel truck wouldn't start this morning. I heard somebody say that it got to 9 below last night, and I just heard on the radio on my way here that it's still only 1 below. We haven't even got to 0 degrees yet today. So we're gonna go chop some ice. We're gonna feed the cattle and make sure they're all doing okay. It's gonna be even colder tonight. They're talking maybe 11 below and maybe a little bit more snow. And even though they do a very good job of getting by on their own, we gotta give them a little bit of help in this extreme weather. Because this is just something that doesn't happen every day. It's been several years since we've had any kind of freezing weather like this, for this long. This is something most farmers and ranchers are used to doing here in Kansas or any cold climate. It's just something you got to deal with during the winter, and you got to make sure your cows have water. See them all there getting a drink. There's some over there. They're thirsty. If we don't come out here and chop the ice for them, they're forced to eat snow because they can't break that ice as thick as it is. We did have the windmill pumping water into the stock tank for quite a long time, and clear until it got down to about a low of 0 degrees at night. It kept that stock tank unthawed, but it finally froze up, and I should have turned it off a little bit earlier and resorted to chopping ice, but anyhow, we're chopping ice now for them. They're getting some water. Then we're gonna go back up there and feed them. If you didn't notice at the beginning of that video, I fell in the snow trying to kind of come up this embankment and get some video. You can see how thick this snow is. All right, we're gonna let them finish getting a drink down here. I'm gonna start getting the feed ready. You can call it what you will, but you gotta be resourceful when you're a farmer. You gotta do what you gotta do to get stuff done. So there's 2 bells in the trunk there. That's the only choice we had with our truck being broke down this morning. Try to put this hay in area that it might be a little bit weedy, so that maybe this hay will seed some of this good native grass, this prairie hay seed, into the soil. And maybe with this snow also, them cattle might compact some of it, and who knows, some of it may come up next spring. Although that looks like a lot of feed that I just put out for them, it takes an extreme amount of energy for these cattle to maintain their condition at this temperature and with the snow. We don't want them to get too thin. They are bred, they are pregnant, so we want them to be able to maintain their body condition. It's natural for a cow to get a little bit skinnier over the winter, of course, but we don't want them to get too thin. Do I have any ice crystals on my beard yet? I feel like I do. Oh yeah. It's pretty well frozen. Boy, just think how cold it would be if I didn't have this beard. It's been snowing almost all day until it's about 5:30 right now. Probably until about 3 o'clock it stopped snowing. It's still flurrying. It still flurried a little bit after that, but it was real light. But you can see the ice and snow on their backs. This is going to help them out for what's about to come. It's going to be around 11 below zero tonight, and so they're going to use an extreme amount of energy to try to stay warm. Our old mama cow, she's gotten a little bit thinner than I would like. Both these younger calves are still sucking on her a little our bull calf, his mama was the first calf heifer, and he still sucks on her too, but like in the previous video, he does rob off of this bigger cow a little bit too. So yeah, she's a little bit thinner than the rest. She's trying to maintain a couple calves and her body condition, and she should be pregnant herself. These cows got bred kind of late this year. We got the bull put in late, so they're not real far along right now. They're gonna calve probably in early June. So, thanks for coming with me to do chores today out here at the Cassidy farm. We had to feed our steers at the house and our couple pigs, but that wasn't too big a chore. Everything's right there at the house. But this is a little bit more. And just getting out here today, we were lucky just to get out here with the truck being broke down and the snow drifted over the road. We had to wait until a road grader came and plowed the road so that we could even get our car out to drive the 25 or so miles to get here. Alright guys, have a good day. I'm going to head back to the house. All these cattle are fed and watered, and we'll do it again tomorrow. Thank you.